what's the relationship between you and Linc? First, let's before we go on.
Okay. Let me put it this way. As I call him or call me, he calls me Yawumi. As I call him original vanilla sugar, he calls me original brown sugar. So let's leave it at that. He's a good man. We just have different ways of dealing with things. Some people have asked me why he hasn't fought for me. Would Linc ever fight for himself? No. That's a peaceful man. We all have our weaknesses and our strength, and I still care and I love him and I appreciate him.
All right. So the next question I want to ask is, I guess both of you are no longer together, but I wanted to ask, who broke up with who? Was it the one that said, "Oh, I'm tired of this relationship. I don't want you anymore," and decided to like move on, or is this? We want to know.
Okay, without saying too much, that no longer together is debatable, and I'll
Okay.
answer your next question. There have been two instances where we've had a misunderstanding, Uche. That first instance, people did not know it, was when he removed my picture. Um, I without saying too much, because I'm not going to throw him under the bus. On both instances, I got upset and I said I was ending the relationship. So that's what happened. Now, when a woman gets upset at certain things and is having a tantrum, that is not the time to take everything literally. So yes, that's my answer.
Okay, fine. So with what you said now, you actually ended the relationship in quotes. So
That
not
is
the other way.
that is very correct.
Okay,
At
good.
that time, yes.
Okay, good. So my next question, it brings me to the next question. I want to talk about Leo because his name has been popping out, popping out, popping out. Leo, Leo, Leo. What is the issue between Leo and you? And let's really know what exactly who is Leo, as in how do you see him?
Leo is the oldest brother of Linc. Okay. And I was deeply saddened by what happened, and I felt I was thrown under the bus. I have chats when Linc went to the family group and told them before we got engaged that he's met a woman he wants to settle down with, and everybody congratulated us. I actually have those chats. Have I met Leo before? Absolutely not. I've spoken to his Linc's mother. I've spoken to Linc's Auntie Carol here in the US. I have Jean, who has been my friend. Jean Edochie has been my friend for years, way before I met Linc. I got to meet Uche, but throwing me under the bus and saying nobody knows me was very, very sad. I've been with that family through some very trying times. I don't want to disclose a few things that have happened in the past few months. I have supported Linc through it. I was in Lagos when all those things happened. Again, it's not up to me to disclose what happened within the family. It was kind of a slap on my face, but you know what? As a Christian, I'm a very forgiving person. I don't know what pressure he was under. I am somebody who I tend to be more like I am very introverted, but I tend to be a fearless person. You push me, I'll push you back. But not everybody's like that. So I cannot speak for somebody, but I was very disappointed and hurt.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So that brings me to the next question a lot of people have been asking, and which is why what is your issue with you's wife, QueenMay? Do you
Thank
guys
you
have
very
any
much.
before, or is it just that the our fans are the ones that are making you guys have issue, or just let us know?
And Uche, I will tell you the God honest truth. I used to be part of this May Nation people. I started
Oh, really?
backpedaling.
You
Yes.
are you are
I,
still
s-
there, and you will continue to be there, my sister. I love you. I love you. Forget what
I,
fans are saying.
I love you, Uche, but that, and again, I have nothing against me, but when I was part of these groups where they were writing things that I honestly, as a human being, cannot do to another human being. Talking about somebody dying on or not, that was when I started backpedaling. There's certain things I cannot be part of. You know, you hear my voice shaking. Wishing a child death, calling a child an imbecile, that's way. I get on my knees every day, Uche, and I ask God to answer my prayers. I have children. I cannot, I'm not perfect. I cannot hold somebody's sin and play God in anybody's life. With that said, I have nothing against me. What happened, and I'll tell you what happened, when Link's Instagram account, at that point at that time we were in a relationship, a very quiet relationship. When somebody hacked Link's Instagram account, I was the one who retrieved it for him. That was when he wrote there, an intelligent friend helped him. I was actually the one who retrieved it for him. So May saw that and she requested my number.
Oh, she requested your number.
Absolutely 100%. I still have the WhatsApp chat. I kept it for a reason.
No, no,
She requested my
don't share the WhatsApp chat. We believe your word. We believe.
okay.
We believe.
Thank you. And because it was May, I don't like people sharing my number. Because it was May, I said, absolutely give it to her. I said, whatever I can do for her, I will do it. And without totally disclosing the help she needed, which was related to the internet,
Oh,
I
okay.
gave her,
She reached out to you for a favor.
correct,
Okay.
correct, you know, and I helped her to the best of my ability. Now, I'm not sure if she really likes the help, but God knows I helped her to the best of my ability. So naturally, all this started when I liked Judy's babies. I've never talked to Judy in my life. I
Oh,
don't
you
have
guys
the
have
number.
never talked, never met yourself. Okay.
Jesus is my witness. I've never talked to her. I've never talked to y'all. I've never talked to any of them in my entire life.
Even
You
you
know,
have
it's
never
been
reached out to you. He has never
I
talked to
have
you.
I have never talked to that man. I know they've called me Lady A. I'm like, really? As old as I am, if I want to give a gift, I'll give it in my name. I don't have to use a pseudo to give a baby a gift. I will give, or anybody a gift. I'm not that kind of person. So all I did was, I'm like, I'm going to be neutral from now on. I don't want to hate anybody. I don't want to point fingers. When I saw that baby, I liked that baby. I wrote stuff. And I'm not going to lie, a few people attacked me. And I'm the kind of person, Uche, you attack me, I will keep doing what you're attacking me for. Because I'm not a kid. So someone was like, oh, you evil person, get off this thing, this thing. I kept writing. I love this baby. This baby is cute. Oh, I'm old, I'm too old, blah, blah, blah. So that's what happened. Somebody came into my wall. I wrote something that was unrelated. Somebody came into my wall and wrote there, oh, May has suffered from these people. And I was like, May suffered, at May suffered. I said, I have had WhatsApp messages with May. Before I knew it, they took it. Oh, she mentioned May. She mentioned me. And I'm like, what the heck is wrong with these people? Like, seriously? I can mention anybody's name. I wasn't mentioning May as in negative. Before I knew it, Linc Edochie had carried it. I wrote some things. At some point, I put ages there. I am not somebody who's, this Nigeria behavior of age. If I was so into age, I would not be talking about being with somebody so many years younger than me. Big deal. So, Uche, I took it like, these people are like the way Nigerians think. I have spent almost 38 years of my life in the United States, adding when I was in high school.
38
Maybe
years.
I don't, yes,
Oh,
maybe I
wow.
don't think like the typical Nigerian, but that does not make me less of a human being. If I write something, if you misconstrue it, that's up to you. I'm not an evil person. I don't like I told you when we talked. I am a lover. And when I say I'm a lover, I love everybody. But I am not I'm not going to fight anybody's battle for them. Even my battle, sometimes I leave it to God to fight. So I have nothing against anybody. I just really need people to leave me the heck alone. And if they refuse to leave me alone, they should continue. Because you know what? In all truth, God judges the heart and intent of men. And he can only judge me. There's nothing they haven't written. Oh, she's jealous of me. I am 56 years old. You see me? I'm as black as they come. I'm not jealous of anybody. I do my own thing. I love whoever loves me. I love the people God put in my path. I am not into bringing any woman down. I will not do that. But I will not allow, and my beef was, in all honesty, the only person other than Linc that has my number is me. And at some point, some people were like, oh, maybe it wasn't May who sent it. I have an unpublished number, okay? And I got so upset, I actually reached out to Linc because I did not want to, up till that time, I had her number. I did not want to reach her because I was very upset. I said, this needs to stop. I've done nothing wrong to anybody. All I've done is love a man who loves me. Contrary to what anybody says, we're not together because of green card. He's not that kind of person. He's not
So
with
it's
me
not
because
because,
of coming
it's
to
not because
America.
of green card. It's not so that story about green card is not true.
No. This is a man we're contemplating living in Nigeria.
Really?
Yes. So I don't know how, and that's the thing. People just disrespect people. What is in a green card? What is in America? You can live anywhere. You don't have to be in America to be successful. I have friends in Nigeria who are super successful. So it was just a weird period for me, Uche. Just a very weird period. You know, my relationship with this man started way before anybody knew it. Some people even accused me of breaking his home. Linc and Amaka have not been together for 4 years, Uche. They've been
4 years.
divorced for 4 years. They've been divorced for 2 years. How do I become all of a sudden I'm a home breaker? Like, seriously? I'm a divorcee. I get along with my ex. All this, they've done their worst, Uche. They attacked my daughter. The good thing for them is she's not a minor. She's an adult. Otherwise, it would have been big trouble. The whole website of a job I work for, a multi-billion-dollar, they tried to take it down. They started rating them badly. They called my job and told them to fire me because I was bullying somebody who was suicidal. All this I went through. My car was vandalized. All
See
this
that
I
bad?
went through. Yes. And then night and day I had to change my number. They started sending messages. You will die. Which? You will die. Until I was like, oh my God. They did that to Linc too.